Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. Our group would like to present the principle of animal production in India. In the current situation, India is the largest producer of milk and buffalo meat, the second largest producer of milk, the second largest producer of goat meat, third in egg production, and the eighth largest in overall meat production globally. India is the largest milk producer globally with 23.67% share in total milk production worldwide. India is primarily an agricultural state, which is the reason dairy and agricultural exports in India are popular across the globe. The countries with high demand for milk are the Middle East and North Africa, developed countries, Southeast Asia, and China. In India, there are 5 main livestock animals, which are cattle, buffaloes, sheep, goats, and pigs. Those are the breed for each animals.
Housing. The housing practice for livestock in India varies depending on the types of animal, the region, and the farmer's preference. These are the animals they are using semi-intensive system. The first one will be cattle, buffalo, goat and sheep, and pigs. Cattle. While the use of stables indicates some level of confinement, the fact that the stable can be opened on one or more sides suggests that the cattle have some access to pasture or outdoor areas, this indicating they are using semi-intensive system. Second one, buffalo. Buffalo are often kept in pens made of wood, bamboo, or thatch. The pen may have a roof to protect the animal from the sun and rains. Buffalo are less likely to be tethered than cattle. Moving on, goat and sheep. Their enclosures are managed and not fully extensive, and their free daytime grazing is not intensive fully, so that they have limited roaming. Lastly, pigs are typically kept in bricks, mud, or concrete sties. The sides may have a roof and walls to protect the pigs from the sun, rain, and predators. Pigs are often kept in pens or stalls within the shed. This to ensure they are growing healthily without any disease. Thank you.
Feeding the amount of nutrients that certain particular species of animal contain each body weights and certain physiological function production status, like feeding grain mixture. In India, common feed ingredients use cereal, grain like maize, oat, and wheat. Vegetable protein, cotton oil. It is because the cotton oil have a high protein, meaning byproduct like rice bran. It is valuable product. Next, animal fat and vegetable fat like lard and corn oil. All these ingredients have benefit for farm animals. This is because to get a very good quality of livestock. Next, in India, use Napier. Napier grass is among the choice of breeding in many countries. One is India. Napier grass become one of the source of food for his farm animal because the opening of nutrients have a good quality. Napier grass is the main supply because Napier grass grows easily everywhere. Like Taiwan's Napier, Indian Napier, Bajun, Thailand Napier. Among the benefits of Napier grass, high protein. Napier also can produce quality meat. This is because the nutrients in Napier grass only meet the nutritional needs of farm.
Inbreeding. Breeding of the related animal as sire, male, and then female are known as inbreeding. Inbreeding, that is mating of related individuals, often result in a change in the mean of a trait. Performance of inbred animals lower have several disorders. Hence, this method of breeding is not practiced for livestock improvement. However, inbreeding is intentionally practiced to create genetic uniformity of laboratory stock and to produce stock for crossing animal and plant breeding. While inbreeding is unintentionally generated, keeping small population for breeding and jury selection. There are again two types of inbreeding, which are close breeding and line breeding. Captivity is most intensive breeding where animals are very closely related and can be traced back to more than one common ancestor. Examples are to daughter, son to thumb, brother to sister. Live breeding, mating animals that are more distantly related which can be traced back to one common ancestor. Example, cousin grandparents to grand offspring, half brother to half sister. Line breeding increases genetic purity among the animal of progeny generations. Outbreeding. Outbreeding system that is breeding of unrelated animals, male and female, is generally of two types, crossbreeding and grading up. Crossbreeding is the mating of two animals of different breeds. Superior traits that result in the crossbreed progeny from crossbreeding are called hybrid vigor or heterosis. Grading up. Grading up is the breeding of animals of two different breeds where the animals of an indigenous breed or genetic group is mated by an improved pure breed for several generations toward attaining the superior trait of the improved breed. Grading up is continuous use of pure breed sires of the same breed in a great herd. By fifth generation, the graded animals may reach almost pure breed level. By following outbreeding system that is crossbreeding, selective breeding, and grading up according to the need, result in improvement in production performance of the crossbreed or graded along with improvement in growth rate, reproduction, and production. Mating systems have two types, artificial insemination and natural mating. Artificial insemination, mating is done through artificial means by collecting semen from male and de-inseminating the females. This method have in use of outstanding males for mating of a large number of females, thereby production of large number of highly productive and performing progenies. Natural mating. Natural mating in animal refer to the random mating that occur between two individuals of the same species.
For herd management have three elements. First, veterinary services. Veterinary clinics, dispensaries, relief centers, diagnostic laboratories, and veterinary personnel continue to be in limited supply in India. As a result, the Indian government should strengthen and expand this service to make it easier for farmers to control livestock health. The party involved should provide more facilities and recovery methods at a reasonable cost. Furthermore, private parties in India have invested funds in upgrading the delivery of animal health services, including facilities, and private veterinary graduates are encouraged. Second, control and eradication of infectious diseases. Disease and pests not only cause enormous production losses but also hamper export, trade in livestock and livestock products. As a community welfare initiative, the prevention and control of infectious disease will continue to be prioritized through a number of government-sponsored projects. In addition, the continued expansion of preventive services in India will involve private veterinary practitioners, cooperative, and non-profit organizations. Therefore, the current system for enforcing legislation to stop the spread of contagious animal disease will be improved. Lastly, animal biosecurity. To address the issue of biosecurity in the livestock industry, a national institutional system will be established in cooperation with the ICAR and other organizations. A breach of this will put livestock population in danger, which will ultimately affect food security. States will be argued to support the prudent use of antibiotics and other environmentally hazardous medication. The system will incorporate the necessary legislative support for the implementation of biosecurity measures, a robust quarantine facility, and suitable risk assessment and mitigation. To stop the spread of exotic disease imports of livestock, their products, vaccines, and diagnostic be controlled. In the conclusion, the principles of animal production in India focus around a combination of traditional wisdom and modern advances. This principle prioritizes animal welfare, genetic advancement, nutrition, and healthcare. India's approach to animal production, which combines technological innovation with ethical animal treatment, emphasizes the necessity of environmental protection and economic viability. The Indian government hopes to maintain adequate food security, boost rural development, and promote animal and community well-being by cultivating a blend of traditional knowledge and advanced technique.